Motorcycles are dangerous. So a couple years ago, I bought one of those little first aid kits they sell to hikers and backpackers. Since then, because of all of Mosko's group rides and events, I've seen maybe 15 or 20 serious motorcycle crashes, and not one time have I needed that kit. Motorcycle first aid isn't really about blisters and cuts, it's about severe trauma. When somebody wraps themselves around a tree, you're not going to be much help running up with a couple band-aids and a safety pin. For that, you're going to want a special kind of training and a special type of tools. A few months ago, everybody at Mosko took an online course in wilderness first aid. And then our buddy Sharif, who's a paramedic and a medical trainer, came up to White Salmon for some hands-on, moto-specific training. There's basically 3 types of injuries. First, there's the little stuff, like scrapes and bruises. That's what those backpacker first aid kits are for, and unless I'm on a long, overseas trip, I'm just not worried about that kind of injury. Nobody dies because they couldn't find a Band-Aid. Next are the injuries that are serious, but not life-threatening. We see a lot of these on moto trips. Broken limbs, broken collarbones, ribs, deeper cuts. The challenges here are more logistical than medical. Like, how do we get this person out? Can we stabilize the limb and self-extract? Or do we need a truck, an ambulance, or maybe a helicopter? I'm open to carrying supplies for this type of injury, but I'm not going overboard with it because although these injuries are painful and it's the end of somebody's trip, they're alive and they're going to recover. Then finally, there's the severe traumas. Neck, back, and head, multiple fractures, lots of blood. That's the stuff that really freaks me out. Fortunately, there's a tool for that anybody can use, even with no medical training at all. An inReach.
Yeah, you're okay. We gotta hit the button.
For an untrained layman like me, calling in the professionals might be the single most helpful thing I can do. Then, we gotta keep this rider alive until the professionals arrive. That's the kind of knowledge I want, and those are the tools that I'm gonna pack. I asked Sharif for some next steps, and here's what he said. First, get CPR and first aid certified by the American Red Cross or the American Heart Association. Next, find a moto-specific first aid course. Sharif teaches these in California, so you can reach out to him. I'll put his contact details below. Finally, take a wilderness first aid class. Knowles has been teaching wilderness medicine for over 30 years, or if you'd rather do it online, you can get WFA certified through a company called Survival Med. In another video, I'll dive a little deeper into the medical kit that I'm actually carrying on trips now, and I'll talk about what we're doing at Mosko in terms of first aid training and supplies for the team. If you have any questions on this topic or additional thoughts, leave them down in the comments. I'm Pete with Mosko Moto, and thanks for watching.